Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to the Make a Move Show. This is your host, John Carlson. Let's go ahead and get it. So yesterday, the Bucks beat the Celtics 97-86. Antetokounmpo had 31 points, and Chris Middleton put in 16. Tonight, we've got the Cavs going into Indiana. We've got the Thunder visiting the Jazz, and we've also got the Raptors going into DC to face the Wizards. How's everybody doing today? I got to talk a little bit about accuracy. I'm going to work on it. The other day I got a number of things wrong, like I didn't even know Houston was playing, and it's my fault. I looked at Google and it didn't list the game for whatever reason. But thank you, Google. You're pushing me, to be more of a professional.
We're supposed to be fucking professionals.
Besides, they don't ask you any sports questions, I imagine, right?
We are interviewing for internships.
When you go into Google to get interviewed, they ask you how do you get out of a milk, or how do you get yourself into an empty milk jar and still screw the lid in on top of you? I don't know. Some kind of question like that, right? Anyway, thank you, Google. You're pushing me to be more of a professional. So tonight, I've got the Wizards and I've got the Jazz winning at home. The only team that's not going to win at home is Indiana. I picked them last time. You let me down. I know they were in Cleveland. But after that performance by LeBron James with the buzzer beater, I think the Cleveland Cavs have what it takes to push the game back to Cleveland. All right. So those are my predictions. I've been right on some of my predictions so far during this show. Maybe half. I'm not sure. I also predicted I wasn't going to go to the park and play basketball yesterday after I did the show. Predicted wrong. I don't know. I think I'm addicted to playing basketball. Something about being out in the open air. I think it's outdoor basketball. It's not indoor basketball. Because I'm not really into going to the gymnasiums. I like going to the gymnasiums. That's such an old word. Oh boy. I'm revealing my age here, folks. Taking it back to the 1920s. I don't even know if they had basketball back then. I remember they had, like the old days where they didn't have any people of color. So, people, and they wore their shorts up to their, to their ankle, to their hip bones, to their ankle bones. Now that's nowadays. The plane. That's right, folks. The Make a Move Show brought to you live here on Fantasy Island. Gonna still work on the studio here. Got some great basketball to follow today, and we also got some summer league stuff to look into. And this is going to be a fun basketball show. It's not only going to be about NBA; it's going to be about basketball. And I've got tons of ideas, and I'm actually hoping that some of you listeners come up with some ideas for me too. And well, if you want me to talk about particular things, or you want me to do something in particular, I'm all ears. All right, so I think I'm going to go get some coffee. By the way,
just drink Folgers.
By the way, for Game 1, Curry is listed as questionable, or he was as of yesterday. So he's going to play in the series. It's just not known whether he'll play in Game 1. The NBA ruled that the LeBron block on Oladipo was actually goaltending, but it's a little late for the. It's a little late for the game. I mean, that led to the big game-winning buzzer beater by LeBron. By the way, big ups for LeBron for that buzzer beater. All the all these folks talking about he's not a clutch performer. Well, there you go. That is every bit as Michael Jordan as I've ever seen another player. LeBron must get sick of that, right? You know, every time he does something good, it's like, wow, that was Michael Jordan. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Michael Jordan. That was LeBron. All right. I'm going to go play some basketball, and then I'm going to work on the studio. Shout out to all my folks on Twitter and Instagram, all those people who retweeted me. Thank you very much. You guys are great. And let's just keep working on it. You know, this podcast is gonna take some work, but I'm not scared of work. I'm not afraid of work. Let's get it going. Oh, I've got a hard-boiled egg going. Speaking of going, so I'm gonna go see what's cracking. Keep it moving.